us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Lake. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day.
Game of the night.
It's the Rice Owls and the Temple Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Rice's head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ball game. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Temple's offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not...
Caught, and he's got room. The 30, at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Temple!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups, but he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He'll take it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting. There's a crease. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... Touchdown, Owls! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running inside, it's Mason. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Boykin. Under fire.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping them.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Chase. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after... Deflection by the defense. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice makes its way onto the field to get things going on offense. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Goes to the option. Just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
How is that not a fumble recovery, bro? How? We got the fumble. We got 2 guys, and both y'all just missed on the ball. We gonna slide on the day.
Back on top of it and a reverse disaster. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. These teams putting up some early points and now they have it back up 10-7. Back to throw, it's Boykin. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle, and you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Mason. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Got him. Could be an alley. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Mason. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Owls. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll run the option. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! Great job by the back on the option. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. To throw, it's Boykin. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bermudez. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Well, they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Hey, kill it. 776 captain. 776 captain.
This time he wants to throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Mason. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Temple lines up quickly. How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw.
Snags it, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the counter. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Buying some time. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on! They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short.
949 rock star. 949 rock star.
They'll try to run for it. Look out, he's got room. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Boykin. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw for it. Got the quick pass. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang.
Snags it, and there's running room. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Brown will throw it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Fires on the move. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It is good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, Week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan, taking on the Western Michigan Broncos.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Rice head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Motion from the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Fires on the move. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blunt.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Ready, go.
Gives it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Bang, bang, bang. Spade, Ruben. Spade, Ruben. Spade, Ruben. Kill, kill. 674. Take it. Skate, skate, skate. Spade, eat. Spade, eat.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Well, with hindsight being what it is, 2020, you might have been better off just to try to get the yard. Instead, you really put yourself in a bad situation just eating it on that blitz.
Maybe just being a little too aggressive offensively, right, Reese? I mean, you're in a 3rd and 1 situation. Everybody in the stadium's expecting you to hand it off, so you try to sneak one by the defense and maybe take a shot. But the defense, they were one step ahead, dialing up the blitz and getting home for the sack.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Slings it downfield. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Oh, he's got a chance.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the 3rd quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with a fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Boykin. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback keeper. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Morrow. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Owls have this offense rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morrow. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Running inside, it's Morrow. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Boykin. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They'll run the counter. Spins away from the defender. Jukes his way for more. There's some room. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
37, Rice, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Boykin. That's caught. It's Clark. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's the pressure. This time on target. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. From the gun, the ground game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Dropping back, it's Boykin. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he tacks on the extra point. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Thanks to grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The give on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really...
There he goes down the right side. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls!
Block in the back?
It's a touchdown!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And right down the middle.
Temple, 44. Rice, 28.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Oh, it's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Boykin. Fires to the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds the tight end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Kill. 8-14 choice. 8-14 choice.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Will throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Rice rushes to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the left. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking to throw again. Going for the big play. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Breaks the tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Boykin. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. One more play to pad the stats. Might be calling a hot route. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Clark. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season outs, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.